Hello, we are back. Um, I'd say an extinct theropod sort of Monday here. Hope you're doing well. I think the guy from Your Dinosaurs Are Wrong would have a lot to say about this shirt. But the fun of that thing is not exactly what's wrong, it's hearing it spelled out in just, yeah, a wonderfully deadpan, matter of fact way. It just, perfect. First question is actually a double one, and conversation, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'll throw in my lot on this one. So the question starts out from Doug, who we know. Good morning, Doug. And it's asking about a site that I call CIDRAP, CIDRAP, in Minnesota. And I have, from time to time, used CIDRAP data. They've had updated things that I needed that were easier to get to than the ones in some other places. They had, I think, some information on one of the early deletion mutants that I used. And so, generally, yeah, scientific information, okay. Then the other half of the question is, what do you think of Dr. Michael Osterholm? And I don't know, what does anybody think of anybody nowadays? And so this is where Emily comes in. The interesting thing Emily is saying is that Dr. Osterholm says that cloth masks are useless to block tiny virus particles, which is not true. Yeah, they're not. Well, I don't. Yeah, they're not 100%, but nothing's 100%, and they're a whole lot better than nothing, and nothing is 0%. So I don't know. Yeah, it may just be hyperbole on his part, or I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. And he also says the virus is going to be around forever and that lots of people will die. Yeah, I remember hearing that right at the beginning. Yeah, and he's been on that point, I think, fairly consistently. I still don't think this is going to be forever. And yeah, people will die in proportion to the amount of dumb stuff that they do, I would say. Yeah, but isn't that always the case? It's just a little more direct right now. Yeah, there's a lot of COVID going around, sort of circling around. I know Texarkana, where we live, has got real problems with a lot of the teachers at the school who probably haven't picked up COVID at school. They probably picked up COVID toward the end of the summer on a vacation somewhere or some other unguarded moment and are now realizing they have it, but right at the time when kids are actually going back today. Yeah. And if, these are parents and they have kids, and if the parents have it, the kids will probably also have it. It's almost guaranteed that somebody in each school of a certain size is going to be positive right now. And yeah, it's just not a lot we can do about that. I'm kind of holding on to the desk and just hoping for the best, but that doesn't do any good. Yeah, doesn't do any good at all. Sorry, though. That's not the question. Um, so, yeah, the question is Dr. Michael Osterholm. I don't know anything about him, and I think it's, yeah, I don't know that you can endorse anybody fully in this day and age. Um, as we pull down statues, I don't know who is worthy to go up on a new statue. You know what I mean? Because yeah, there's lumps and bumps there. So I don't know. Statues are cool, but maybe they're not such a good idea. um, so yeah, Sidrap, I think okay, but once again, yeah, you gotta look around, and it's good to see, is there somebody else that's also saying similar things that also seems trustworthy, I would say. um, and some of this stuff, it would appear, if these comments are correct, and thank you, Emily, for bringing those up. Yeah, I would say I disagree with a couple of those points, but they're in the area where we're trying to predict the future, and it's kind of a mix of all your hopes and dreams and what you know about other viruses, and those are tough things to do. So maybe file that under difference of opinion. And yeah, for now, Sidrap's okay, but let me know if they do anything particularly egregious, and then we can bring that up here as well. Thank you very much. This has been Ask Dr. Ben.